Hi, lovelies. I'm Ariel, and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your weekly reading for December 19th through December 25th of 2016. Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Merry Winter Solstice, Happy Mercury retrograde. Get ready for that. It is a big, big week this week. So Mercury retrograde is Monday the 19th. We go into the season of winter solstice, and Yule is on Wednesday, December 21st. And then we have Christmas, if you celebrate that, on Sunday, December 25th. So this week is super packed. The energy is going to be moving, it's going to be flowing. We're, going to be coming back into the light, as the winter solstice comes. The days are going to start to slowly get a little bit longer. So things are changing. The darkness is coming in. We're halfway balanced between dark and light. And we're getting ready for a new year. We're clearing some old things up. So, if you want to know about how Mercury retrograde will affect you and how you can make the most out of Mercury retrograde, I do have a blog post. I also have a reading up on YouTube about how Mercury retrograde will affect your love and relationships. Please remember, until January 4th, you can save 30% off of any reading with me in my Etsy shop. The links are down below for that. So let's go ahead and get started with our weekly reading. Oh, and quick, winter tarot scopes. I do seasonal tarot scopes for each of the zodiac signs for each season. So those will be out on Wednesday the 21st as well. So make sure to read that for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, so this week for our reading, I will be using the Green Witch Tarot because it kind of goes with Christmas and my little antlers here. If you guys like them and think they're cute, I wanted to be festive this week. Okay, and we will also be using the Mary Magdalene Oracle. I especially like to use this on Christmas and Easter. I also have my runes here with me today if I feel that we should pull some of those. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so I want everyone to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and focus on what you most want to achieve this week of Christmas, Yule. What do you want to achieve this Mercury retrograde? What do you want to do for the end of the year? How will Mercury retrograde affect your relationships, especially since Christmas is on Sunday? What is just the general energy going on this week? We have just so much going on, so many events all taking place in 1 week. It's kind of crazy out there. I just want to shuffle these really good. So for our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our loved ones in spirit, universe, and the source, to give us a message for our best and highest good this week. Oh, and as I'm doing this, a thunderstorm is rolling in, you guys. Okay, what's going on this week? Things are starting to fly. I have the window open because it was hot in my room. Okay, there we go. All rainy. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I'll pause this and start over. Can I pause? Can you guys hold 1 second? I don't want my house to blow away, please. My room to blow away. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. That came out of nowhere. Okay, you guys. Sorry. Okay. A message for our best and highest good for the week of December 19th through 25th of 2016. Okay, so this week we are definitely talking about our emotions, we're talking about our home, we're talking about our family life, all of that good stuff. So, and it's all about sharing our emotions. It's about sharing how we feel. It's about making sure checks and balances are in order. You're giving as much as you're receiving. Remember, 'tis the season of giving, so don't just receive and receive and receive and not give anything back. Also, don't give and give and give until you're completely depleted and have nothing left for yourself. The first card we have this week is the Seven of Chalices. So the Seven of Cups. So it's saying this week to dare to dream big. I especially get the impression that the winter solstice date of the 21st will be big for our wishes and our dreams and our planning and our goals for 2017, for the season of winter. All of those things, to ponder discovery, to ponder magic, to ponder transformation. To not be afraid to have a moment of whimsy and daydreaming and just being in the moment and the here and the now and fantasizing about the future. And dreaming of how do you want to feel. Let's say you're working on manifesting something or changing something or this transformation process, working out how you would like to feel. Okay, because it's not like this particular Seven of Cups, it's not like her emotions are all over the place. They're quite together, but she's just thinking and pondering and just really fantasizing. That's the number one word I'm hearing this week. The next card we have is the High Priest. So lessons and order and knowledge and wisdom. And this is more of a masculine energy that'll be coming into us this week. I feel like some of us may have had a rough 2016, a rough few weeks, a rough past few days. And it's saying that the sun, is going to come out. It is going to shine and illuminate you. And to illuminate, I think, things that may not be for your best interest, things that may not be for your best and highest good, illuminate past lessons that you've learned, especially because it's next to the Five of Chalices. So even though, you may be focused on some kind of loss or your emotions are all together, but not everything is exactly how you want it to be. There's still something missing. It's saying to focus on the lessons that you've learned already, to be appreciative of them, and to really take them and make them yours, make them stronger, to build on them, to deepen your knowledge and your education with them. Don't cry over spilled milk this week. I also feel like this is a need to do an offering of some sort, especially to the land on the solstice day, December 21st. That's just the vibe I'm really getting from this. Giving an offering, giving thanks to the universe for the blessings we've had this year, for family, for togetherness. Maybe this is even doing some kind of winter solstice ritual. I also feel like this is clearing out any old, let's say you do I don't know, let's say you do spell work and you have old candles lying around, clearing up, those energies and burying them, giving them back to the earth, changing up your altar, getting the energy changing and flowing and moving again, bringing in the new, because we're coming into a new season. And the next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's saying that even though you may be thinking about the loss, or maybe, you're fantasizing, this week about, what society thinks you should do to celebrate Christmas, or, the Christmas happy holidays, whatever it is you want to call it, society's views on that. Or maybe you're going to visit a relative and they don't necessarily vibe with your spirituality or your religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs, whatever it is. And so you're feeling a sense of loss and grief and kind of a bit of mourning over this. You don't want to go to Christmas dinner or whatever it is. Spirit is coming in and telling you to be content with what you have. Realize your blessings. Realize that it is your life. Stand strong in your truth. And know that you built the life that you wanted to. You've created the life that you wanted to. know that you can be at home wherever you go because you carry you with you always, if that makes sense. Let's say you're going to be spending Christmas again with somebody who doesn't celebrate your beliefs and you don't want to cause conflict or bring drama or whatever the case may be. Maybe you have a little um, curio or knickknack or crystal or whatever it is that you can carry with you to remind you of your beliefs and how you feel, even though you're spending time with family in a more traditional kind of way, even though you may not resonate with their views necessarily. It feels like not being like so quick to anger or quick to, to action, just being here in the now, in the present, enjoying your family, enjoying the friends and the time you have to spend together, and not worrying about the differences or what you feel like you're leaving behind or the lack or the loss or what you think they think you should do or whatever. Um, just, fantasize about the positive possibilities. Focus on the positive. And the next card we have is the Ten of Chalices. So when you do that, when you focus on the positive and are content with what we have this week, we're going to be able to spend a joyous time with our family, with our friends, in harmony, in peace, in love, in the flow of love and of the universe. Just happiness and joy. Watching, if you have children, watching them open their presents on Christmas morning or whatever it is you celebrate. Um, you know, Watching the play, watching the innocence, watching the laughter, and being a part of that. Okay, and a reason I say being a part of that, this week is about sharing. So the Six of Pentacles, sharing and participating. Don't be a hermit this week. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to spend time with your family. Try and put those differences aside this week. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's get our card from the Mary Magdalene Oracle. And just like that, the storm's not gone, but it's clearing up a little bit. That was so weird and random. Okay. Thank you. So the card we have this week is Perception. So change your perception of what you think the holidays will be. Release any expectations. If you go in there with thinking it's going to be crappy and suck, it probably will be crappy and suck. Look at the holidays this year with the eyes of a child. You see the little girl over here, picking flowers, and the parents are all like, oh, look at her, she's so cute, blah, blah, blah. It's like they don't have much. They have lots of cups, but that's it. They have their joy, and that's all that matters. They have their love and their happiness. It's not about the material things. So remember this week, it's not about the material. It's about the emotional and the spiritual and your feelings. Change your perception this week and open your eyes to the love and the beauty around you. I also think it's important this week, again, I've been saying, I think pretty much in almost all of the readings, I think this holiday season, to go out there and share what you have, maybe make dinner for somebody else. Lots of people are going through tough times this holiday season. So be there for a neighbor, a coworker, a friend, an acquaintance, somebody you meet on the train, whatever it is. Just offer a few minutes of love and compassion. Rainy. It's all about holding sacred space. It's like I was at the grocery store with my mother and went over to get some apples. They were doing free samples, and we were like, oh, we'll try it. Walked away and was like, okay, we'll get 2 of these apples and go back. And there's this lady was there, and we started talking about the apples, and I'm standing there for 20 minutes with her, and she's relaying pretty much her whole life story to me, and it was like I knew I had things to do. I had to go. I was on a time schedule, but it was like she just needed to talk. So sometimes somebody may just need to talk. And something in you, the light worker in you, they can see that. And so the universe is asking you to hold sacred space for them as long, as you can. All right, runes, give us one last message, our last message this week about the week of Christmas, Mercury retrograde, Yule. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. This is really cool. So I love throwing them on top of tarot cards and seeing which ones they land on top of because it's awfully beautiful sometimes. So we have the Five of Chalices and we have the Rune of the Sun. So this is totally saying do not focus on the negative, on the clouds, on the thunderstorm like that's happening right outside my window. Don't focus on the tragedy or how you would dream things to be because you know what? They may not be that way. They very well may not. But it's about being appreciative for what you do have, focusing on the positive, on the sun, on the joy. Maybe you experienced a loss and this is your first Christmas with a family member and it's extremely hard. Don't focus on the fact that they died and they're not here to celebrate with you. Focus on the fact that they lived. Okay, they lived. And I can guarantee you they are with you as you do your Yule celebration or your Hanukkah, your Kwanzaa, your Christmas, as your children are opening their Christmas presents and you wonder, gosh, I wish their grandfather was here to see this. Grandfather is there watching them, smiling and laughing as well. So I just wanted to share that with you. The next we have is the Seed rune and the Nine of Pentacles. So plant the seed in your mind this week. Plant the seed that you are content, that you have all that you need, that you are well taken care of. There is a need this week, because this is the rune of need. There is a need to share your resources, share your joy, share your cooking, share your laughter, share your home, all of those things. And sharing a connection to deity, to the gods, to sharing positive thoughts, positive thinking, positive emotions with others, moving onward and upward in a positive and loving direction. So that is it for me, guys. I am Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your weekly reading for December 19th through 25th of 2016. If you want to get a reading with me, be sure to check out the links below this video. Have a great one, lovelies, and happy holidays. Bye.